In this video I am going to make for you an Army and Navy cocktail. It's a classic gin cocktail from the 1940s and really has just a few ingredients, making it really easy to make at home. So you will need some gin. I have here the Hortus London Dry Gin. Do go with a London Dry if you can, so your favourite. I find this one really good in cocktails. You'll also need some orgeat, I think you say it, almond syrup. I have the one here from Monin. I have got through quite a bit of this, but I've been making some tiki cocktails as well with this, so it's a really good ingredient to have in your cupboard. You'll need some lemon juice, so go with fresh lemons if you can. If you've got the bottled lemon juice, that's fine, but the fresh lemons work really well in this. So I've freshly squeezed some and I've got a little bit of zest there for our garnish as well. And then you'll need some Angostura bitters, so the classic Angostura aromatic bitters I've got here. Any aromatic bitters will work. You could even use orange bitters here as well if you prefer. So a really easy one for us to do. You'll need a shaker. If you don't have a shaker, you've got a jam jar. Jam jar will do the job. And we're going to, whoops, I'm just going to take my glass out. I've got my glass cooling on top of my ice there. I'm going to use a vintage style cocktail glass, but a coupe or a cocktail glass such as a martini glass will work well here as well. Just pop that there for now. So I'm going to fill our shaker, not too full, with some ice. And then we'll get measuring. So you need 2 ounces or 2 shots of gin. It's about 60 mils. It depends on the size of your jigger or your measure as to whether a shot is 25 mils or 30 mils. I tend to go for the 30 mils. So I'm going for 60 mils of gin in here. It smells lovely. And then we are going to go for about 3/4 of a shot of lemon juice. A really zesty one this, but it's balanced out by the lovely almond syrup. And you'll need about half a shot of your almond syrup. So everything goes into the shaker with this one. I think the older recipes that you might see for an Army and Navy cocktail, there's a lot more lemon and almond syrup in there. And I think that's probably because the gin wasn't quite as good as we get these days. But as time's gone on, a lot more gin, or emphasis on the gin, shall we say. And then we're going to go for 2 good dashes of Angostura bitters. I love Angostura, so I'm not too worried about how much ends up in there. But if it's not something you're terribly keen on, just go for 1 dash, that's absolutely fine. And then we're going to give it a really good shake. What I tend to do is wait until my shaker has got condensation on the outside and my hand's getting a bit cold. You can count the number of shakes, you can count it in time if you wish, but I tend to go by the feel these days. And then we're going to strain that into our glass. You could double strain this as well if you prefer. Not sure how many ice shards we'll get. There we go, lovely, beautiful colour, sort of a blush colour from the Angostura there. And then the garnish is a simple lemon twist. So I have got a bit of lemon zest here that I took off the lemon, and I'm just going to drop that over there. And then we have our Army and Navy cocktail. Let's give it a try. Ooh, lovely.